10 tourist attractions around the world that locals hate. When Taylor Swift included a shout-out to Camden Market with the lyrics, "I enjoy walking Camden Market in the afternoon," some expressed dissatisfaction, considering that many locals would never set foot in the market for a casual stroll for one reason: they dislike Camden Market. From London to Italy, many tourist sites have become annoying to locals, who express their dissatisfaction with the crowded areas and rising costs. With New Yorkers avoiding Times Square, one begins to wonder how many other tourist attractions the locals are avoiding. In order to keep you informed, we have compiled 10 tourist attractions around the world that locals hate. Without delay, let's get right to it. 10. Mount Rushmore, Keystone, South Dakota. With 4 American presidents sculpted into the granite surface of Mount Rushmore, it stands as a significant symbol of American history. Referred to as the Shrine of Democracy, it honors the inception, evolution, and safeguarding of the United States. This iconic landmark attracts diverse visitors, including tourists, history aficionados, and families. According to the National Park Service, in 2016, nearly 2.5 million individuals visited Mount Rushmore. However, the Lakota Sioux Native American tribe regards the Black Hills as sacred, integral to their creation narratives, with the mountain referred to as the Six Grandfathers. They have expressed strong opposition to any alterations made to the mountain, viewing the carving of 4 presidents, who endorsed the genocide of Native American communities, as particularly disrespectful. 9. Nelson Mandela Statue, Johannesburg, South Africa. Unveiled in 2004, this 20-foot-tall statue pays tribute to Mandela's pivotal role in the country's liberation and represents the progress towards a harmonious, rainbow nation. Though there is no widespread hatred among locals towards the Nelson Mandela statue in Johannesburg, South Africa, specific individuals or groups may harbor negative sentiments regarding the statue or Mandela's legacy, often stemming from political or ideological perspectives. Locals have also criticized this monumental statue due to its unusual proportions, significant height, and placement adjacent to the expansive luxury shopping center in Sandton City, Johannesburg. Could there have been a better location for this statue? As we ponder this, let's head to Italy to hear what the locals say. 8. Vittorio Emanuele II Monument, Rome, Italy. The national monument to Victor Emmanuel II, also called Monumento Nazionale e Vittorio Emanuele II, is another tourist attraction that locals dislike. It is an impressively large structure constructed from white marble, erected to commemorate Victor Emmanuel II. While its overall design lacks towers, the medieval edifice commands attention from nearly every vantage point in Rome. Its white marble contrasts sharply with the predominantly earth-toned buildings surrounding it. It is between Capitoline Hill and Piazza Venezia and is adorned with statues, columns, and grand staircases. Ironically, the Vittorio Emanuele II monument is often referred to as Rome's ugliest monument. Completed in the early 20th century, this monument has led to several unflattering nicknames from the local populace, including wedding cake, the typewriter, and false teeth. 7. Red Square, Moscow, Russia. Residents of Moscow often express mixed sentiments regarding Red Square. The square features essential structures such as St. Basil's Cathedral, Lenin's Mausoleum, and the gum department store, making it a key site for tourists and residents. While it stands as a prominent tourist destination renowned for its rich historical and cultural heritage, some locals perceive it as overly commercialized and frequently inaccessible due to various events and security measures. Conversely, many international visitors hold a favorable view of Red Square, valuing its iconic landmarks and historical significance. Regardless of the contrasting perspectives, Red Square has been designated a UNESCO World Heritage Site since 1990, underscoring its cultural and historical importance. 6. Camden Market, London, England. Located in London, Camden Market is another tourist attraction that receives mixed reactions from locals, with some expressing dissatisfaction toward it. Residents occasionally voice their discontent regarding Camden Market for various reasons. A number of individuals believe that the market has become excessively commercialized and geared towards tourists, resulting in a loss of its original allure and cultural importance. Others point out that the surge in tourist activity has resulted in increased prices and a diminished sense of authenticity. Furthermore, worries about crime and safety, particularly near the market, contribute to the unfavorable views held by some locals. Nevertheless, it is essential to recognize that perspectives differ, and many residents continue to appreciate Camden Market as a center for creativity and alternative culture despite the transformations it has undergone over the years. 5. Champs-Élysées, Paris, France. Many locals tend to steer clear of the Champs-Élysées, viewing it as a tourist trap characterized by inflated prices. Numerous locals believe the avenue has diminished in cultural relevance and become excessively commercialized, with retail and tourism overshadowing authentic cultural experiences. Furthermore, the area is notorious for its heavy traffic and pollution, which further deters residents from visiting. According to a local, visitors to the Champs-Élysées are more likely to encounter tourists than residents. Another local said that no one in Paris would go there willingly, elaborating that the influx of tourists, overrated shops, and the lack of aesthetic appeal make it less desirable. Nonetheless, some Parisians do frequent the Champs-Élysées during special occasions or celebrations, such as the Bastille Day Parade or New Year's Eve events. 4. Las Vegas Strip, Las Vegas, Nevada. The Strip also ranks among tourist attractions that locals dislike. One contributing factor is the traffic congestion. Traversing 3 miles can take up to 30 minutes. The traffic conditions are unbearable, with a traffic signal every 100 yards, and even when the lights are green, several tourists obstruct any progress. Residents frequently avoid the Strip, influenced by the incessant party atmosphere and the exorbitant parking fees. A Las Vegas Global Economic Alliance survey revealed that 47% of locals refrain from attending sporting and entertainment events on the Strip, while 11% do not visit it. Even tourists often express their discontent with the Las Vegas Strip, which is characterized by its sexually explicit advertising, an aspect unique to Nevada, the only state in the U.S. where brothels are permitted, alongside a pervasive culture of intoxication and casino hotels that allow indoor smoking. 3. Disney World, Orlando, Florida. Orlando residents have expressed their dissatisfaction with Disney World. The theme park tends to be particularly congested on weekends and school holidays, as locals and tourists flock to the attractions. This surge in visitors can result in heightened traffic and increased living expenses, which may frustrate some community members. Furthermore, certain locals have raised issues regarding Disney World's approach to diversity and inclusion initiatives and various legal disputes and controversies surrounding the park's administration. Nevertheless, it is essential to recognize that a considerable number of residents still derive pleasure from visiting Disney World and value the employment opportunities it generates. 2. The Blue Lagoon, Grindavik, Iceland. Ironically, one of Iceland's most famous tourist attractions ranks among those that locals dislike. Located in Grindavik, Iceland, the Blue Lagoon has encountered some criticism from the local population, and several concerns have been raised. For starters, the Blue Lagoon is an artificial geothermal spa formed from the effluent of a nearby geothermal power facility. Some residents and environmental advocates have expressed their fears regarding the lagoon's ecological consequences, particularly the potential disruption to local ecosystems and resource utilization. Additionally, the surge in visitors to the Blue Lagoon has resulted in heightened traffic and congestion in the vicinity, which can annoy locals. Some of them believe the area's natural beauty and serenity have been tainted. As they continue to express their grievances, let us see which tourist attraction takes our top rank. 1. Times Square, New York. Many locals strongly dislike Times Square, citing its excessive crowds, tourist-oriented environment, and the prevalence of chain establishments. Several New Yorkers tend to avoid Times Square, as it fails to embody the genuine city experience they cherish, opting instead for venues that provide a more authentic local atmosphere. The relentless activity, characterized by bright neon lights and advertisements, is often perceived as superficial by both locals and certain visitors, rendering it less attractive for individuals in search of a more tranquil or genuine experience. Additionally, the throngs of people can complicate navigation through Times Square, prompting many to seek alternative routes. Nevertheless, some New Yorkers recognize Times Square's importance as a cultural landmark, and we feel the same because we have been there. As we end this video, what do you think about our pick of tourist attractions that locals hate? Your comments are welcome in the discussion box. Thank you for watching this video. Please don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell.